Welcome to the beautiful city of Auckland on this nice fresh day. I'm delighted to welcome you to the Resuscitation Academy Network event here in Auckland. We've got a busy week ahead of us, and obviously next door we've got the International Roundtable of Community Paramedicine, and of course the CAA annual conference on Wednesday and Thursday. I hope in between the excellent programme we've got planned for the week, you'll have a chance to experience some of Auckland City and our traditions, and perhaps even travel further afield. I know some of you already travelled around a bit of New Zealand already, so good on you for doing that. To get started today, this is the second Resus Academy Network event to be held in the Southern Hemisphere. This two-day course is an exciting and important opportunity for our services to stay engaged and understand the latest and techniques for improving cardiac arrest survival from sudden cardiac arrest. It's also an important facet of CAA's role in the as the Australasian Secretariat for the Global Resuscitation Alliance. CAA was appointed in 2016 to further the GRA's mission to help the unacceptable death toll from sudden cardiac arrest. More than 3 million people a year suffer from that. The average survival rate in Australia and New Zealand is 1 in 10 people, and it's been great over the past few years to see the development of cardiac arrest registries across New Zealand and Australia. To give meaning to this compelling mission, we only need to look to Seattle's Resuscitation Academy. Recognised across the world, the academy is located in Washington State. Its capital, Seattle, and King Country average survival rates of 62% from out-of-hospital VF cardiac arrest. Many other communities in the United States and other developed countries have much lower rates of survival, attributed in part to the lack of measuring and recording survival rates and understanding the reasons behind them. The Academy's mission is to improve survival rates and is driven by 4 specific goals: learning how to define the cardiac arrest survival rate, understanding the principles of the Epstein template and how to report data, developing a concrete plan of action, and measuring the effects of the plan on survival rates. You'll hear more about the significance of the Epstein link throughout the course of the 2 days, and no doubt your conversations with some of your colleagues attending the conference. For practical purposes, we hope these 2 days faithfully replicate the exemplary training at the Resuscitation Academy, aided by our special guests from Seattle. Most of you will be familiar with the Academy's 10-step programme, an initiative which adopts a comprehensive agenda to educate everyone from paramedics and service chiefs to members of the community about saving lives, and putting systems in place to reverse trends in communities with high loss of life from sudden cardiac arrest. What's good about the programme, of course, is over the 2 days we're going to work through the 10 steps and what they mean and how we feed them into our operations so they can become an integral part of improving cardiac arrest survival and creating a culture of excellence. One of CAA's early programmes in 2017, in its capacity as the GRA Secretariat, involved all services in the Restart a Heart Day campaign, which this year will be known as the World Restart a Heart Day. Between us, CAA's 10-member services, we trained over 10,000 people in CPR on October 16 last year, with the first events to start in the 2017 campaign taking place in New Zealand, thanks to our unique location, adjacent to the international dateline. We look forward to setting the trend again this year in partnership with the Fire and Emergency New Zealand, the Heart Foundation New Zealand, and the Health Promotion Agency. We hope, and of course Wellington Free Ambulance, we hope the date and the campaign will become synonymous and contribute to building our understanding of the importance of bystander intervention, the systems we have in place to make a difference and strengthening community ties. Each of our services is involved in generating programmes to build community awareness and engagement, from training school children in CPR and AED use to the introduction of first responder apps. I'm proud to say that St John in New Zealand have a long tradition in training children in CPR and first aid. So, the course format today and tomorrow will include presentations, demonstrations and discussions, led by an accomplished team, including Anne Doll. Where are you, Anne? Welcome, Anne. Anne, who joined us from Seattle. Anne is a return visitor to this part of the world. She's an executive director of the Resuscitation Academy Foundation and helped create the Resuscitation Academy in 2008. As the Secretariat for the Global Resuscitation Alliance, Anne keeps GRA members focused on the goal of saving 50,000 additional lives by 2020. Welcome, Anne. We are also pleased to welcome Peter Kudenchuk. Where are you, Peter? Welcome, Peter. who is a first-time guest of CEA. Peter is a Resuscitation Academy board member with an extensive resume, which includes his role as Professor of Medicine in the Division of Cardiology at the University of Washington. He has a clinical practice in cardiology and cardio-electrophysiology. We are fortunate to have the expertise and insights not only of our international guests, but also our own homegrown experts from New Zealand and Australia. I look forward to speaking to you over the next 2 days and throughout the Congress, and we'll be interested to gauge your impressions. For now, we'll start with a video from the Academy's Mickey Eisenberg, which emphasises why Resuscitation Academy and your involvement is essential if we are serious about saving lives.
Sudden cardiac arrest is the leading cause of death among adults. It is the most dramatic of all medical emergencies. A person who is vibrant and active in the community or in the home suddenly collapses, no blood pressure, no pulse. They are clinically dead as of that moment. But if timely and quality emergency care can be delivered to that person, they can be brought back. They can literally be snatched from the jaws of death. This guide offers 10 steps to improve cardiac arrest survival in your community. Unfortunately, currently, sudden cardiac arrest survival is very poor throughout the United States. But these steps can make a dramatic difference. If you implement one or more of them, I'm very confident that you will begin to see a dramatic improvement in survival from sudden cardiac arrest in your community. And that's what it's all about, saving lives.